And welcome everyone to this Alliance of Light guided prayer. I invite you to breathe deeply, expanding your belly with your breath. And as you breathe more slowly and more deeply, I invite you to nestle into the surface you're sitting or laying upon a little more, making any little adjustments that help your body to feel fully supported and comfortable to relax. As we slow our breath, we might notice our minds. And let's take a moment to thank our good minds for all the incredible work they do, all the upholding and remembering. We thank our minds and we invite them to relax yet more during this prayer. And so we set aside our lists of tasks, to-do lists, and plans for what happens next. And we set them aside temporarily. We can pick them up again after our circle with fresh perspective. And for now, may we allow our minds to soften and open along with our breath. Allowing our minds to follow the breath inward and move into the noticing, the peaceful observing that the mind can offer when we pull away the tasks of doing and invite the mind into being. We invite all of the different parts of ourselves, our material bodies and minds, our spirits and spirit minds, our souls and soul minds to come together into the wholeness of our creation. Inviting each of these parts to recognize the others in whatever way they do. And invite each part to welcome the other parts and the contributions that each part brings to the whole. And in the wholeness of our being, we step into the continuous flow of unconditional divine love from Source. With the wholeness of our being, we offer our desire for this love unconditional. And this love responds to our desires with an inpouring in proportion to our longing. And we soften and adjust to allow this love to reach yet more deeply as it pours around, into and through us. We invite this love into the hidden chambers and channels within. We allow this love to illuminate spaces within us that have been closed and even locked. We allow our desires for this love and the transformation it brings to flow yet deeper through each and every part of us, drawing the different parts of us into greater unity, repairing any fractures, any long practiced ways of distancing, and helping us to move into greater harmony, into greater unity with our own parts, with our own anatomy, in communion with our beloved Source. As this love pours into and through us, it helps to soothe any tension on any level. It nurtures and nourishes every cell, every fiber, softening connective tissues and muscles and opening freer circulation through nerve and communication pathways. This love cleanses our blood, nurtures our organs and glands, and fortifies our bones. Every system, every structure, receiving the sustenance spiritually and materially that it desires and requires. As this love pours through our spirit body, it illuminates our sensory centers, fortifying and expanding our awareness to include our abilities that exist in the unseen and often unacknowledged planes. As this love pours into our souls, it illuminates our soul centers and nurtures our soul minds. This love fortifies our gifts, revealing latent capacities and strengthening our unique soul faculties. As this love in such great abundance continues to pour around into and through all parts of us, the communion of these different parts is strengthened so that all parts of us are functioning with and in harmony all the other parts, and each part fully supported by the other. Each aspect humming in its highest harmonic, coming together. with greater ease and joy, blooming in the flow of this divine essence. All that is not in harmony with this love is so gently soothed and softened, so potently honored and acknowledged. And in the continuous flow of this unconditional divine love, all that is not true to the very nature of our being, to the truth of our own souls, in harmony with our desires, is dissolved, released, and let go. Anything we have been carrying and perpetuating that is not coherent with the truth of our being softens, eases, and releases in the flow of this love. This love liberates our minds from the lower thought formations, the limiting beliefs, any patterns or loops of thought or behavior that are not serving us, are dissolved so gently and so thoroughly. This love flows everywhere it is desired and required. And this love transforms all it touches into its most loving and divine version of the truth of our own being, so that our souls, our faculties, our gifts can awaken, can reveal to us, and in our sacred timing be shared and expressed, contributing to all of our brothers and sisters, to our beautiful planet, and for all of life. As this love continues to pour into and through us, easily softening, releasing, sloughing and cleansing, bringing into harmony anything that is misaligned. This love nurtures us deeply. It is as though it is replenishing our reserves like batteries filling up with all that we've yearned for. Anything our mind has identified as lacking is soothed as all of our needs are met, as all that we require is provided in great abundance. This love continues to flow, is drawn into us by our desires. And no matter how much we open to receive, there is yet more for us. And so we dive deeper within to our yet deeper desires and yearnings. And we offer these forward. And an even more abundant inflowing pours in response. Until like a cup runneth over, we are radiating from fullness. The truth of this love, unconditional, infinite, and available for all, hums through every vessel, every channel, every filament of our being, and radiates this truth of unconditional love for all, available anytime, anywhere, to anyone who sincerely desires it. As this truth of love pours through every cell, it encounters the spaces and places within us that have felt unloved, that have experienced disquiet, discordance, and discomfort. And this love honors these spaces and places within us. It encircles them, honoring the sacred timing, the free will choice. And as we are ready, surrounded by a sphere of this love, uplifted in a cloak of holy protective light. If we desire, and only when we desire, we may invite this love to bathe and soothe the most tender places, any hurts we have been carrying, any ancestral damages, injuries, any areas of resistance that we have actively been engaged in. These resistances can keep us willfully disconnected. These resistances can keep us engaging our life force to uphold a distorted view of ourselves or the world. And if we desire, whenever we desire, we may invite this pure love and healing light from our beloved Creator to soothe, to help us, to soften these areas of resistance, of restriction, of tension, of pain and trauma. If we desire, we may soften and surrender these areas of tension, of resistance, of efforting to the flow of this healing light, to so gently and softly illuminate any areas of shadow, of discomfort, of pain. This love so abundant gladly offers the soothing and love that we desire. And if we desire, we may include and welcome and invite the many, many divine team members who work directly with and for Source. We may invite our angels, our guides, our healers, internists, psychologists, mathematicians, musicians, physicists, and chemists. These specialist teams. We may invite our star friends, our galactic helpers, our earth animal and elemental friends. We may invite them to be with us, to help us remember we do not need to reinforce the idea we are alone in any area of discomfort. And so much of our pain is born from an experience of separation on some level. So we ask this love to help fortify our unity and harmony. And we invite our angels and healers to come and be with us, to bring their love and healing gifts to minister to each one of us uniquely. These angels and star friends and helpers and healers have incredibly honed gifts and capacities, skills and faculties. They bring expanded spectrums of light frequencies and sound vibrations to help us to heal, to replenish, to remember our lived experience of this unconditional love and bring that in, anchor it into our embodied life. So as we breathe yet deeper, we invite this love to permeate more, yet more. And we invite the ministrations of our precious healers and helpers and angels and galactic friends who help us to rise into higher and finer energies, who help us to dissolve the intense charges of polarity, the push and force of duality in conflict. And these healers and helpers and the flow of this divine essence help us to find our harmonious sweet spot, our place of unifying with allowance for our own beings, our own truth. that burns deep within our own soul's light. And as more, yet more of this love, these healing ministrations that help this love to work its magic, we bring the potentials of miracles into our midst. In the wholeness of our own creation, in the flow of this divine essence, we are surrounded in our individual fields of light, and these fields are cleansed and fortified, fully protected, and uplifted high above the turbulence of human condition, where we may bask, all parts of us releasing, relaxing, and softening in the spacious spheres of unconditional love, basking in the total allowance and love that our Creator has for each one of us, knowing each one of us uniquely, and celebrating in this opportunity for us to commune in this sacred space, in this vessel of light. Each one of us in our individual spheres, illuminated and beaming our unique tones, colors, and qualities of our souls. And each one of us individually coming together in the wholeness of our circle, in the collective of this sphere of prayer. Each one of us benefiting from the illuminations, the love, the unique qualities and essences expressed in desire and in reception of this love, unconditional, beams its truth, its tone. Each unique soul song pours forth as this love refines the nuanced expression. And helps each soul song come together into a great orchestra. These different voices of tone come together, woven beautifully and harmoniously into this sphere of light. Such great abundance of light, and the continuous inpouring drawn by our desires mobilizes an incredible amount of love and light. And this abundant, this surplus love and light, far beyond what we require as our souls and desires, our bodies, minds, and spirits offer their unique desires for this love. It is responded to in great abundance, and more yet more pours into and through each of us uniquely, and a massive inpouring through the collective channel of our unity. And as more and more love pours into and through, this abundant love pours into our beautiful planet, This love and light pools beneath each of us individually, wherever we are on the globe. And this love permeates whatever surfaces lay between us and our precious planet. And this love finds its way to nurture the soil beneath. And as this love pools around us and permeates down into the earth, our precious planet drinks this love in. And this love and healing divine light illuminate the grids of light that exist beneath the soil's surface. And as it does, the earth receives a mighty inpouring of love, of healing, of light. We may remain here basking in this flow of love and light, nurturing our own souls, our own systems and structures, emanating our unique truths, tones, and soul voices. And if we desire, we may expand our awareness to include more of the infrastructures of light. We may expand our awareness to include the mighty lattice of light. This lattice of light is a massive net of light that surrounds our entire planet Earth in a permeable sphere of light. And this lattice of light acts like a bridge, bridging the material plane with the spirit plane, so that more of this divine love and light, this essence, can move through the lattice of light and pour into our planet, integrating deeply into our planet, supporting all of the life that our planet upholds and contributes to. And if we desire, we may be earthly links to help fortify this lattice of light. Simply by intending to do so, we may reach for and connect with this lattice in two-way communication and contribution. And as we do, our desires call yet more love and light into and through us, and it nurtures us on the way through with all that we desire and require. And this abundance, this surplus, can then pour through our intended earthly links and pour into the lattice of light. And as it does, the lattice illuminates. It fortifies all existing infrastructure of the lattice. And this mighty pouring through our collective channel of unified souls in this circle, allows such a massive inpouring of love and light that new branches of the lattice of light are built, that new tendrils can unfurl and reach places and spaces that have been unsettled, that have been in injury or discordance. New threads and tendrils of light are sent deeper and into places of pollution, of conflict, of sorrow. And as yet more love pours into and through us and into and through the lattice, this lattice helps this love to integrate deeply into our planet, nurturing and nourishing all flora, all fauna, all waterways and atmosphere purified and soothed, all earth and soil, all grids of light and crystalline structures are nurtured into their higher functionings. And as yet more and more love pour into and through us and the lattice and our precious planet, our planet is able to soften as this love soothes the tension our planet has been carrying. Our planet, too, is able to soften and relax into her higher harmonics of functioning. And just as this love helps us to release any pain, any trauma, any discordance or distortions that we have been carrying and perpetuating, this love helps to liberate our planet of any of the burdens that she has been carrying. And as we bask in this love, our planet beaming with the joy that this unconditional divine love brings and reveals. If we desire, we may expand our awareness a little further to include the beautiful beacon of light. This massive column of light extends high up into the atmosphere and permeates deeply into the soil. It is a spiritual infrastructure and has no physical fixed location. It can be perceived with our soul senses, our spirit awareness. And this beacon has the ability to receive and transmit love, and it has the capacity to amplify all of the love and light it encounters. And if we desire, we may be earthly links to fortify this beacon as well. Simply by intending to do so, we can engage the potency of our free will choice to reach for and connect with this beacon in two-way communication and contribution as well. So that as our desires call in yet more love and light, it pours into and through us, through our earthly links to the lattice, and now through our earthly links to the beacon. And as it does, this beacon illuminates and expands the reach of light it emanates. All of the love pouring in individually and collectively through our shared unity and harmony is amplified, and this love pours deeply into our planet, permeating all the way to the core. The deepest core essence of our planet is illuminated with this love. Like our souls illuminated with source love, so too is the deepest core essence of our precious planet illuminated with this divine essence. Liberated from all lower thought formations, energies, and conditions, this deepest core of our planet is liberated to emanate its potent pulses, waves of love and illuminated, nurturing energies. These pulses are available for all of life, all flora, all fauna, all waterway, all airways, all soil, all crystalline structures, all peoples, able to receive and benefit from these beautiful emanations of divine love, illuminated. Earth, core essence. These energies are soothing and nurturing. These energies are potent and powerful. All of creation in its organic states have the ability to remember healing and wholeness, have the ability to correct misalignments and restore, replenish, rejuvenate. And as this love illuminates the deepest core of our planet, these abilities to heal, to restore, to replenish, and to easily and gently release all that is not in harmony, are amplified by the love and light pouring in, fortified by the lattice of light, by the beacon of light, and by each of our desires, calling yet more love. In this way, we are channels of healing for ourselves, for each other, for our planet, for all the life our planet supports, and because our planet is a precious part of many other systems and structures, including our solar system, our planet emanates this love and healing out in contribution to the healing and harmony of these large infrastructures and systems as well. And this beacon of light pours and amplifies the truth of unconditional love up, out, into the atmosphere, into the universes, expressing the truth of unconditional divine love for all planets, all stars, all peoples, fortifying all lattices, all portals, and all beacons of light, developing all channels, all gifts, restoring harmony and joy as a way of being through all. If we desire, we may expand our awareness a little further to include the massive infrastructure of the Alliance of Light. This is an infrastructure of light that bridges planets, galaxies, and vast distances. And the Alliance of Light is built one divine love illuminated soul at a time. And if you desire, simply by intending to do so, you may reach for and connect with this Alliance of Light, connecting into this massive network of divine love and light. Plugging into the real internet and discovering the potency of unity and harmony with organic technologies. Each and every one of us has the equipment required and has the knowing, the knowledge, the awareness of the precious resource of the divine essence to fuel and fortify our personal and shared infrastructures of light. Aware of these massive infrastructures and simultaneously aware of our own calm wells of light within, aware of our own souls and desires. We are moving into a period of silence and open receptivity. We affirm our receptivity to our precious angels and healers, star friends, earth and elemental friends, as we open now to the contributions we can be and receive here, now in silence and open receptivity for several minutes. Beloved Source, we are so grateful for your unconditional love, the countless blessings and the transformation it brings. We are so grateful for the presence and the profound contributions from our angels, our healers, our guides, our star friends, our earth, animal, and elemental contributors. We ask that they please remain so close with us, helping to uplift us in a sphere of love and light, uplifted and protected, able to continue experiencing this total allowance of your unconditional love, even as we return to our material lives and tasks. If you desire to remain basking in these energies where you are, please do. And if you desire to begin making your way back, let each love-filled breath awaken, rejuvenate, and revitalize your body so that each cycle of breath infuses you with a peace and a presence, with an aliveness and a joy, refreshed, and continuously connected in the wholeness of our own creation. As we come more back into the room we are in, we might invite a little bit of movement into the body, wiggling fingers and toes, circling ankles and shoulders, waking up the circulation in our good material bodies. As we come more back, we might gently open our eyes to a soft gaze. We are grateful for this opportunity to be together, to pray, to heal, and to contribute, to develop in this love together. I thank you so much for praying with us all today. It is such a great pleasure to pray with you. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. All of our relations. And so, it is done.